Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Helix are the makers of premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to suit your needs and delivered conveniently right to your doorstep. We've had our Helix Sleep mattress now for several years and we absolutely love it. And we just came back from a trip, and do I ever appreciate my mattress. It's only when you're away from the things that you love that you truly appreciate how much you love them. The thing I love most about it is that it's squishy on the top, yet it's supportive, and I don't notice when my husband gets out of bed. With our old mattress, the springs were getting pretty squishy, so if anyone turned or moved, it would disturb my husband, but that's not the case with our Helix Sleep mattress. And that's a testament to the mattress's hybrid design. I love that you can customize your mattress to suit your needs. There are soft, medium, and firm mattresses along with cooling options, which is great for seasonal changes or if you live in a warm environment. All Helix Sleep mattresses are made and shipped from their factory in Arizona in the US and come with a 120-night sleep trial to make sure you love it. Another thing I really like about Helix Sleep is they offer a Helix Sleep quiz. It takes all the hassle out of finding the perfect match for your mattress. You just enter your sleeping preferences. For example, I am a side sleeper, I prefer a firmer style mattress, and I share my bed with my husband, who also took the quiz, and the sleep quiz came up with the perfect compromise in the Helix Sleep Dusk Luxe. While I love my Helix Sleep mattress, Helix recently sent me their Comfort Adjust cooling pillow, and it's super unique because you can customize it. I have discovered having the right pillow makes all the difference. You have less neck pain or stiffness, and I really love a cool surface when I sleep. So most pillows are one size fit all, but your body is not. So why not invest in a pillow that is customized to suit your needs over time? So with spring just around the corner, it's the perfect time to spruce up your bedroom space with a new mattress or new bedding. Take advantage of Helix's spring savings event. It's 20% off site-wide. You can click the link down below or head over to helixsleep.com/emmymade. Big thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video and for their continued support so I can make better videos for all of you. Alrighty, my lovelies, welcome back to my car. I haven't done one of these in a little while, but if you've missed my previous episodes of dining in my car where I pick up something through the drive-thru, definitely check out the playlist. I have eaten a few things. Today, I'm going to be tasting the Huntrix meal. K-pop Demon Hunters has partnered with McDonald's to come up with this meal. There's also a Saja Boys meal. This is the breakfast meal, but I was unable to get here early enough to get it, hence I have the Huntrix meal. It comes in this very nicely branded box in a Happy Meal shape, but it is larger in size. I would say it's 1.5 size of a Happy Meal, which is great and makes me think that perhaps they're trying to target a little bit older demographic. The price also reflects that. This was $11.18 for the Huntrix meal. So, like a Happy Meal, it comes with a drink and some fries. I opted to get water. Very boring. I got the medium version and I got some fries. Pretty typical McDonald's fry, nothing different. McDonald's fries are best when they come right out of the fryer. I would say within the first 10 minutes of coming out of the fryer. After that, they cool down so very, very quickly, and they go stale pretty quickly. These are fine. These are warm, well salted. So we're not going to eat these plain because the Huntrix meal comes with this. This is the Ramyeon McShaker Fry bag. We're going to add some seasoning to this. Pour, sprinkle, roll, and shake. Here is the Ramyeon seasoning. This is certainly not the first time I've had McShaker Fries. I had them in Japan for the first time, where you can get them pretty regularly. Different kinds of seasoning for your fries. If you're curious about that, you can check out the playlist. I've tried lots. Ramyeon is the Korean version of ramen, oftentimes instant ramen. Ramyeon. Ooh, I don't want to sniff too heavily. Definitely smell some garlic. Then pour that in there. I wonder if it's going to be spicy. A lot of Korean ramens tend to be spicy. And shake. Let's give them a taste. Itadakimasu. Very salty. And they do taste a bit like instant noodles. For me, it tastes more like a soy and garlic blend. I'm not noticing any heat at all. Very salty. And I taste a little bit of powdered ginger. So they definitely include plenty of seasoning for a medium fry. I think this would be appropriate for a large fry as well. For me, it's a little heavy for a medium fry, but yeah, not bad. So the bulk of this meal is a 10-piece McNugget. So branded box, and let's see our nuggets. Ta-da! This is kind of cute. Tell the Saja Boys the Huntrix don't miss, and it has the autographs of Rumi, Zoe, and Mira. I have to say, like the branding on all surfaces. We have the hunter sauce and the demon sauce. That's pretty cool. I like that play on things. So let's give the hunter sauce a taste. So I do have to remark that on the McDonald's side of things, it's a pretty light lift. They have their nuggets that they have already and their fries. They're just adding an additional couple sauces, lots of packaging, right? And then a powder packet for their fries. So didn't have to invent a new menu item necessarily, right? Just a hunter sauce and a demon sauce. It smells vinegary and smoky, not unlike a barbecue sauce. But let's see. Alrighty, nugget sauce. Oh, the sauce is red. Itadakimasu. It's a lot like a sweet and sour sauce, in my opinion. It reminds me a little bit of the Thai sweet chili sauce with vinegar. This one is not as garlicky as that sauce. It's more tangy. It's like a sweet and sour sauce to me, but red. Although I don't find this to be at all spicy. I prefer barbecue sauce, but it's all right. This is not all right, though. This is the demon sauce. What's that about? I hope this one's hot. Let's see. Oh, I was not expecting that. It's purple. Okay, and it has kind of a jelly texture to it. It's thick. What is that? Wow. That's purple. Okay, that's kind of fun. Kind of like the markings. All right. It smells like mayo. Alrighty, itadakimasu. It tastes like mayo. 100%. A little bit eggy, vinegared. It has this same consistency as mayo. There's a little bit of heat in there, I think. Just a touch. Purple mayo with a little smidge of cayenne. Just enough to feel a little bit of spice. That's actually pretty ingenious. Add some food coloring to mayo and add a pinch of cayenne. And that's what you get. Demon sauce. So you can make this at home. But I'm a fan of the McChicken, which has mayo, shredded lettuce on it. And this is very reminiscent of that. I almost forgot to see what card I got. I want Rumi, of course. Gotta love the purple hair, but let's see what we got. So this is, instead of a toy, you get a collector's card. Who'd I get? Who'd I get? Oh, you get two! I got Derpy Cat and Mira. Did not get Rumi, but that's kind of fun. So that's the Huntrix meal. Kind of light in my opinion. One more thing would have been fun. If it included the ice cream, that would have been fun, but I had to buy that separately, and that was an additional $3, and I got the mini version. There's a mini and a larger version, but they did not include it, so I'll have to go back and get it. Alrighty, my lovelies, I got my Derpy McFlurry, and actually it was my bad. They had the McFlurry next to my meal, but I didn't see it, so when I went back in, they're like, did you forget something? And I said, yes. So here it is. The Derpy McFlurry is not branded with anything Huntrix, which is a little disappointing, but it is purple and it says McFlurry. So this is the mini one. So maybe the larger one is more heavily branded, but here we go. And let's see what's inside. I like that there's no plastic dome like that. Let's fold it out like that. So it looks like it's blueberry. So more of the purple theme. And they look like real whole mini blueberries. Alrighty, let's give it a taste. Itadakimasu. Are they blueberries? Or are they like boba? Hang on. So the base of this is the classic McDonald's vanilla ice cream that you can get in a cone or when you get a sundae. So that's the same smooth, soft serve style ice cream, which is great. Then you've got these blueberries kind of swirled in. And it's pretty good. It's not overly sweet. The blueberry flavor doesn't taste cloyingly fake. But I think what I like most is how the little blueberries pop in your mouth. You chew them and they kind of burst. Yeah, that's fun. Nothing crazy over the top. Really simple, tasty, and purple. Alright, my lovelies, I am back because we have to taste the Saja Boy meal. Now, this is a breakfast special. You have to get to McDonald's before 10:30 on the weekdays and before 11 o'clock on the weekends to get this particular meal. The Huntrix meal is served for the rest of the day. So, let's see what's in it. Same box, it's just the Saja Boys on this side. So in terms of cost, this one's a little less expensive. This is $9.94, while the Huntrix meal was a little over $11. You get a sandwich, and you get a hash brown. The packaging is branded, and on the back it has their autographs, very similar to the interior of the Nuggets box in the Huntrix meal. As a kid, the hash browns were my favorite. Let's see if they're as good as I remember. Itadakimasu. It's essentially like a flattened tater tot. And to me, these taste best when they're deep fried. I've purchased them frozen, I put them in the toaster, I've put them in toaster oven, and they're pretty good, but they're not as good as when you deep fry them, in my opinion. They get fully crispy and fully cooked inside, and this is pretty good. It tastes properly greasy, crisp on the outside, and soft and tender in the middle. But what I love to do is place the hash brown into the sandwich, but let's taste the sandwich first. Again, we have branded packaging, which I appreciate. It says Saja Boys breakfast meal. So this is a sausage egg McMuffin. Looks pretty good. But I think what's different is that it has a special sauce. So piping hot, we have an egg, sausage, and a orange kind of sauce on there, plus some cheese. Itadakimasu. I like the typical sausage egg McMuffin because it's a breakfast sandwich. Hard to beat. Except when I was a kid, I didn't love English muffins because I always felt they smelled a little bit sour, but as an adult, love them. The English muffin is soft, yet it's toasted on the inside. The egg is well cooked. Sausage is nice and peppery, but I really like the sauce. First of all, I noticed it. You can taste it. Which may not seem like a very significant point, but since this is the only factor that differentiates this from the regular egg McMuffin, I think it's worth noting. So I definitely taste the sauce. It's a little bit spicy, which I appreciate, and it tastes like a spicy mayo. I definitely have this like mayo-y flavor going on. I think it works particularly well with the sausage. That little bit of heat really complements the little bit of spicy flavor of the sausage. Now let's do the ultimate thing and place the hash brown in there. And I really like the amount of heat. It's definitely present. It's more spicy than the demon sauce. It's about as spicy as sriracha, I would say. So if you enjoy that, then you kind of get an idea of what I mean. Let's try it with the hash brown. That's great. The addition of the hash brown gives it a little bit more crunch, and you get that lovely fried potato flavor that I often associate with diner meals, breakfast meals, whether in the form of hash browns, home fries, that kind of breakfast thing. So this is great. I got a medium meal, and it also comes with a drink, and I decided to go with an iced coffee, which goes really nicely with the little bit of spice in that sandwich. So all in all, I was pretty surprised by these two meals. Oh, I forgot to get my card. Which Saja Boy did I get? Let's see if it's baby. Who did I get? Oh, it's a group. It's a group card. I got them all. Alrighty, and hello friend, Derpy cat. So all in all, I was pleasantly surprised with both of these meals. The Saja Boy meal to me felt more like a meal, I think because it was a sandwich along with a side dish, where I felt the Huntrix meal was more of two side dishes. We've got chicken nuggets and French fries, but that could just be my own personal bias in terms of what I consider a meal. The demon sauce was my favorite in the Huntrix meal, and then the Saja Boy meal, the spicy sauce, I thought was really successful as well, and it would be something that I would order again if they decided to put it on the menu. Alrighty, my lovelies, thanks so much for watching, and big thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. Take advantage of their spring savings sale. You can click the link down below or head over to helixsleep.com/emmymade to save 20% off site-wide. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoy that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Alrighty, now that we're done with McDonald's and the gym, we can take